Originally turning the clock back to 1890. We're not going quite so far back this time. 1989, which saw premieres of shows like The Simpsons and Seinfeld, which you can see here. We're talking about Reds crushing the Astros, and where did they fall that year? So let's get into it. Thanks everybody for joining us. We got coffee, we got trivia on deck, ready to go. Adam's got it dialed. What do we got?
Well, today we're looking back to the Reds of 1989, where they scored a ton of runs in one inning, set a record, but where did they finish in the whole season? Because you got to play 162 games, not just one inning. So, Aaron, where did you guess in the NL of the 12 teams, where did they rank in total runs scored?
Yeah, so I was trying to, it's one of those where you're trying to figure out, is this a microcosm where they were offensive juggernaut or they just had a fluky day or what, what? I couldn't really remember exactly like how good they were or whatnot. I went 8th. I don't know. Sure.
And I was thinking this is around the, 89, 90 time frame when they went to the World Series. I don't remember if it was 89 or 90. So they had to have been pretty good. So I guessed 3rd. And the correct answer, let's take a peek here, is 7th. So, Aaron, you're closest there. Scoring the run, extending the lead here.
Okay, let's keep going.
You're getting after it this week. You are on fire. That loss last week really lit the fire under you.
Well, I feel like the Price is Right ones. I mentioned this last week. The Price is Right games are helping me out here quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it here. Talking a little bit more about this Reds game. Aaron, hit me with your question.
All right. So Jim Clancy started this game, and he gave up 6 hits and 7 runs without recording an out. Manager Art Howe goes to the bullpen and turns to Bob Forsch to eat some innings. And this is one of those things where you have to maintain your bullpen over a week or whatever. So he's, this is like, hey, Bob, we just need you. We just need you to get as many as we can. He gave up 18 hits and 10 runs in relief. How many innings did he pitch?
Oh my, that is a lot. I don't know the answer to this one. I'm going to guess 5.
5. That's a good thought. I mean, Bob Forsch was a starting pitcher, so you let him run, man. So 7 innings. You let him run 7 innings in this one.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a lot of throwing pitches there. So, I was keying in here when you mentioned that the starting pitcher did not record an out and gave up a lot of runs. What is the all-time record for most runs allowed without recording an out?
Well, so this was 7, and there was nothing in the article that I read that said anything about him being close to the record or anything of that nature. So I'm gonna jump it. I'm gonna say it's 11.
That's it. You jumped it. You way over jumped it. We're at 9, but
9.
not. I mean, this was 1951, I believe. We pulled the notes here. 1951. Hank Borowy against the St. Louis Browns gave up 9 runs, faced 9 batters, gave up 5 hits and 4 walks. 9 runs.
Did I catch a niner in there?
A lot of niners in there. So here we are. End of the 3rd. We're midweek already. You got a 3-0 lead. I'm struggling at the gates, but a lot of time left to catch up.
A lot left to go.
Yeah. And before we see how the rest of the week unfolds, Aaron, who are we shouting out today?
Let's shout out Glenn Kinsell, also recent subscriber. Glenn, thanks for joining the show, and we hope you're enjoying all of what we got going on here. Thanks for being part of the crew, rocking with us. Appreciate it. Thanks, Glenn.
Yeah, and a good reminder for everybody else: jump onto our Facebook page and our newish now. I mean, we're going on the 2nd week here of our daily baseball trivia group, where you can participate in our main trivia question every day. Answer for yourself in the poll, and we'll be featuring some of the answers that you all give in our weekly show. So
Mm-hmm.
we're excited about that.
Thanks, everybody, and a special thanks to Baseball Reference and StatHead for everything that we went through today. Comment below. Find us on Twitter at Baseball Brewhaha. Find us there. Tweet us. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. See you then.